Play it with Xbox Game Pass.
Hello and welcome to the Microsoft Flight Simulator News Dispatcher for the date November the 7th, 2019. In today's episode, we'll be looking at the latest and greatest updates from Microsoft on their new and upcoming simulator, starting with the homepage. Now, registration has opened again for the Tech Alpha 2. Microsoft said they're working on a bit of stuff, so just sit tight. But for those of you who already got into the Tech Alpha 1. You'll have some new updates on the 10th of November in an email. Just a quick reminder. For those of you who didn't get in the Tech Alpha 1 but registered, you're automatically registered now for the Tech Alpha 2. And for the rest of you who did not register for the Tech Alpha 1, you can head up and register now. If you are interested, you just click the link here and you will be sent to the recruitment page. Remember, if you registered for Tech 1 and didn't get in, you're automatically registered. You don't have to do it again. Now, they've also announced that at the end of the month, on the 21st and 28th, there's the 2 new episodes for the Discovery series, Aerodynamics and Cockpits, which should be very interesting for cockpits. Finally getting to see some more footage from inside a cockpit and how detailed it is. Now, at the end of this video, there is some special footage from Microsoft Flight and an indication of where Microsoft Flight Simulator has come from and the use of the checklist system and how it's going to benefit new coming people into the simulator community. Another thing that they've announced, which is very exciting, is that they will be attending in London the X19 event from the 14th to the 16th. And if you click the link, you'll get sent to here, which basically just shows you all about that Xbox inside. Now, again, this is for Xbox. It's their event that covers everything. But I think what Microsoft will be delivering is exactly what you can expect on the Xbox. It's quite exciting because it's a big potential that we're going to see fresh new footage and new announcements that we haven't yet had. So that's the 14th to the 16th of November. So keep a watch out. That comes before the Discovery series. Now, there is also a media update. If you are an insider, head into the insider area and there's more screenshots to check out. We'll have a look at them in our final episode for the News Dispatcher show next week. Next week will be the last News Dispatcher show that we're able to do until it comes into a general release for the public, and then we'll be picking it back up again. So there's lots of exciting things ahead. The next update is on the 14th of November, which is next week. And now let's have a look at what checklist system that Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to use. They have announced that they do have a checklist system in place, but what does it look like? Well, the footage you're about to see, first off, is a trailer from Microsoft Flight back in 2011, and it looks very similar to the Microsoft Flight Simulator footage. And also the checklist system that is integrated into that. Could this be the direction they're going in? If it is, it would make it super easy for even a 5-year-old to fly these planes, even though they're uber complicated, because you literally just tick a button and your plane is in the air and then you can fly it with the joystick. Anyway, enjoy the footage and I'll see you in a moment. So before we check out the footage, we've got some very exciting deliverables that Microsoft say that they've got coming over in the next few weeks. And I'm going to give you a sneak preview right now of what these things are. Now, there will be an updated development roadmap with locked deliverables for December. And what does that mean, really? Well, it means that they actually have confirmed that whatever that deliverable is, that it's confirmed for December. That is all really. Microsoft have a unique way of really jazzing up very simple information to make it sound really good, when in actual fact it's just information they're giving. So there will also be a preview of the January deliverables, and this is exciting. Now the SDK update, the development kit, status update on all things related to the SDK and the work in progress on deliverables. Now, also what we'll receive is a feedback snapshot, the version 1 of the flight simulator, which is meant to provide transparency into the feedback area. So basically, you'll be able to have your say on what you want to see in the sim, and it's your opportunity to have a voice. So really go to town, give them some great feedback, and let them work on that for the future. Now, we've already had announcements in the on the internet from third-party studios like Orbex, PMDG, FS Studios, who have already announced that they're working with Microsoft. Now, the partnership announcement series also will be coming soon, and it will kick off, and it will tell you exactly how they are working with third-party development companies. We can probably guess that, to be honest, they're working in a way to bring us the airplanes, the airports, and specific scenery add-ons to enhance what is already there. And of course, don't forget 21st, 28th of November, the episode 3 and 4. But here now is the footage from Microsoft Flight. Okay, so here we have the checklist system from Microsoft Flight. And as you can see, it is very simple. You literally push the button and it activates the action automatically. Now, we know that there is a checklist system in the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I'm just wondering, if this is the simulator version exactly before Microsoft Flight Simulator. And there are aspects of this simulator I've seen in the new sim. I'm wondering if this checklist system is one of them, and because it would make it super easy if you've got like the 737 or the A320 to fly, which is super complicated. But then it just breaks it down very easily by clicking a few buttons, and then boom, you're off and running. And then all you have to do really is steer the aircraft, which is by joystick or yoke, pretty simple. Now, I really do think that this would be a great feature, especially with the integration into the Xbox One, it meaning that you'll be able to fly it with a controller, a gamepad controller, making it very, very easy for anyone to use Microsoft Flight Simulator. So not only do you have the great graphics, the realistic physics, you've also got the ability to play it any way you like, either using this checklist system on the console or the PC, or completely not using it on the PC and actually going through a checklist of your own and doing it exactly the way you wanted to. I really think that this is the checklist system that will be used, maybe looking slightly different, but this is exactly the checklist system that we will have in the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, as I stated, next week will be the last episode. Now, unless there is an overwhelming demand to bring this News Dispatcher show back and continue to give the content that I've been giving over the past few weeks on the Microsoft News, or next week's will be the final episode to give. So, leave your comments below. Do you want the series to continue, or are you happy saying goodbye to it? And if there is anything you feel I overlooked in today's episode, or if there is a topic you would like for us to discuss, please leave your comments below for me to consider in next week's show. And I'm going to leave you with this footage, and I want to say goodbye.
Okay, this is good. Go ahead and level out here. Turn to a heading of 340 and let's head out over Hilo Bay. Go ahead and fly north along the coast. Want to show you a really cool spot I found. The RV is quite a performer compared to what you've flown so far.